Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, what we're doing on this cut is a number 8 on top. We're doing like a mid taper, lining up the beard, adding some enhancements, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9, making sure my client's gonna look good when he leaves the shop. As you can see, I'm taking my number 8 guard. I'm using my Snap FX from Babyliss, and I'm going over the top. As y'all can see, I'm going over it a good amount of times, going against the grain, across the grain, going over it just a good amount of times, making sure we get it down to that number 8 guard, to that number 8 length. And then on the sides, what I like to do is I like to go a little shorter. So this is actually my number 6 guard, lever all the way closed. So my sides are gonna be shorter, but I always feel that this gives my haircuts a better look. I think when I do tapers, I like when the sides come out a little shorter. I just think it gives the taper a better look. So nonetheless, I'm going over the sides with this number 6 guard, making sure I flow into that number 8 guard on top. Alright, so now that that is done, what I'm going to be doing here is setting in my initial bald guideline with my trimmer. And like I said, we're doing like a mid taper or so. So I'm not taking off that C cup completely, but you know, it's going to be a higher mid taper, if I guess if that's what I would call it. And as you can see, I'm doing like a half circle type shape, and then I'm going to follow that up with the shaver, get that nice and bald. Now I'm going with my clipper. This is my number 4, lever open, basically just fading into the bulk, debulking the taper area, fading into that number 6 guard. And then I'm gonna close my clipper as you saw me do right there and come right below that, still with that number 4 guard, just trying to make it easier for me to, you know, work this section. I feel like debulking the tapered section helps me move a little more efficiently and just gives me a better look. So now I'm going in with my clipper, lever all the way open, setting in my next section, using a slight flick out motion. And then once I actually have this section set in exactly how I want it, I'm gonna start to fade it down. So I just closed my lever halfway, came halfway into that section, and then closed my lever all the way and started attacking that bottom line. Now that that is done, I'm going in with my number 1 guard, lever all the way open, and I'm setting in another section, still doing the same thing, setting in my section, and then I'm gonna blend that section out by closing my lever all the way, attacking that line. And now I'm going in with my 1.5 guard, lever open, same exact thing guys. I'm coming up another section using a slight flick out motion, and then I'm gonna close my 1.5 guard and come right below that to try to get that bottom line out. So now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some down fading. So this is my number 3 guard all the way open, and I'm basically gonna fade down to that 1.5 guard. So I'm using my number 3, fading into the work that I did earlier with that number 4 guard, closing my lever and coming right below what I did with my 3, lever all the way open. And now this is my 2 guard, doing the same exact thing, coming right below what I did with my lever 3, or with my number 3, coming right below that with my 2 open and then my 2 closed. Still just trying to attack some dark areas that I see, any discrepancies that I see, trying to get this blend to come together. And now this is my 1.5 guard once again, lever open, still doing some down fading, trying to get rid of these discrepancies, and then I close my lever. Now I'm reverting back to my number 1 guard, lever open, clean up these dark areas, clean up any discrepancies that I see, any lines, just trying to get that nice and blended. And now I'm gonna go ahead and line up my client behind the ear, just because, you know, I just feel that that helps give me a better idea of how the taper looks. So I'm lining him up. And then what I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna go ahead and line him up in front also. So as you can see, I'm starting off in the middle of my client's hairline, or the middle of my client's forehead, setting in that initial guideline, and then working my way. I don't know why I can't speak right now. And then working my way over to the vertical bar. I'm gonna hit that vertical bar, and once that is in, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that C cup a little bit also. Give a nice curve to this C cup. And then once again guys, I am going to add some enhancements later on to really get these lines to pop a little more. So now that my lineup is there, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in and detail it. This is my number 4 guard, I believe, or it was probably my number 3 guard, and this was my number 2 guard. Once again, just doing some small detail work, getting that blend to come together a little more. And now I'm gonna line up my client's beard. So we're basically just following what he has on the beard already, trying not to push any lines back, trying not to cut off too much of the shape of the beard that we already have. We're just really just following what he already has. And these are the Snap FX trimmers. In case you're wondering, I am using Snap FX trimmers and clippers. If you're interested in copying these tools, you can actually go to the website babelistpro.com. Use my discount code TANK10. It will save you a little bit of money. But yeah, getting back into this haircut, now I'm gonna go ahead and line him up underneath the chin area. Once again, guys, just following what we previously did, trying not to create new lines, just following what we already had and cleaning all that hair up underneath that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fade the beard in. So I'm starting off with my lever open and then adjusting my lever closed little by little. Here is my number 1 guard lever open and then adjusting it closed little by little. And now what I'm gonna do is, I finished the whole haircut. Now I'm gonna add these enhancements. As y'all can see, I'm spraying my client with some hair dye. This is, I believe this is No Drip from 245. It may be the JV Barbering hair dye. I don't wanna lie to y'all. This haircut was done like 3 or 4 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? So these are one of the videos that I had in the vault, but nonetheless, I'm spraying them with some enhancements, really get these lines to pop. As you can see, these lines are coming together. It's just taking this haircut to the next level. The lines were nice and sharp as is, but I decided to take it to the next level. So as y'all saw me do there, I put some hairspray. Now I'm putting in some hair fibers, just really to get these lines to look a little more sharp. Now I'm gonna hit them with a little more hairspray, lock them hair fibers in, and now I'm gonna go over the hairline with my 245 Barber pencil. I'm going with the white side because he has lighter skin, so I think the white side will give a better transition or better contrast, you know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, I'm following his hairline. We're gonna do that all through the edge up, you know, the beard, all that good stuff, and then I'm gonna blend this line out. I've said it in my past video, guys. A lot of people don't blend out this line, and you need to blend out the line. It makes it look a lot better. If you just leave that line there really, really harsh, it doesn't look as natural and as good as it would if you fade it out. So that's why I'm taking my trimmers right here, fading out that line, just tapping that line and dragging it down a little bit. It's gonna help fade it out. And then I like to go back over it with the razor. Well, I haven't even used my razor yet, but nonetheless, you want to go over it with the razor also, and that really gives it a nice finished look. So we are doing the same exact thing to this side, blending out that line with the trimmer. And as you can see, it looks blended, it looks better, right? It looks a lot better than just that harsh line from the pencil. You just want to make sure you blend that out. Like I said, in my opinion, it just gives it a better look. And you know, that's the look I like, so that's why I do it that way. All right, so now we're going to hit up my client with the razor. Remember, guys, when you're using the razor, you want to make sure to lay the razor flat, stretch the skin tight. That way you lessen the chance of nicking your client. And then basically just go over everything you did with your trimmers. You just want to go over that with the razor to get them lines super, super sharp. And then once again, that will also help fade out that pencil line and give it a more natural look, but still leave it looking enhanced. I hope that makes sense. Hope that didn't go over y'all's head. But yeah, guys, that's basically what I'm doing here. But if y'all can take a look at that taper, man, that taper's on point, that line's on point, enhancements on point. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's I've been putting in work, man. I hope y'all enjoying these tutorials. Really, I just hope y'all enjoying all the stuff that I've been putting out. I've been putting in some work for y'all, so I really hope that y'all appreciate it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit them underneath the chin with my shaver. You can do the razor, but some clients, they get irritated by it, so I like to do under the neck with the shaver, and then the mustache area with the shaver also. But check it out, man. This is how my client came into the shop looking, and this is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you're in the Houston, Texas area and you want a haircut from your boy, you can go to my website, tankbchopping.com. You can book there. If you want it to be for YouTube, make sure you put that in the comment section. Let me know that you want it to be for YouTube. And that's basically it, guys. Once again, if you do want to use my discount code for any Babelist tools, you can go to babelistpro.com. Use my discount code TANK10. Save yourself some money. And I also got a list of all my other discount codes down in the description, so y'all check that out. But that's basically it, YouTube. Once again, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go. You.